When you're young, engaging with history isn't always easy, but at this year's Viking Festival, developers have been working on a new mobile phone application which aims to bring the past to life.
What we say about the app is it makes magic real. Well, talking of technology, this is something that allows you to find magic in the everyday. It uses your location to pinpoint content and allows you to interact with that content in a virtual way that makes it seem like sharing the same physical space. So an opportunity like this, where something like the Viking Festival is so huge, being able to add another layer and to bring a digital layer of magic to that was quite compelling. So we approached them with the idea and they were very enthusiastic. We worked very closely with them to bring their characters to life.
The app features 6 characters from the Viking attraction who have escaped into the city, but how does it work?
So the first default view of the application is a map, and as well as little points of information, what's happening at the various venues throughout the festival. We've also hidden some of the Jorvik residents, that's what it's called, Jorvik Unleashed. So when you see these specific icons, you can read a little bit of information about the characters. By tapping launch, you open up the main experience. So you look around for a magical surface, tap the magical surface to summon a Viking.
We went to speak with the people of York to find out what they think of the application.
I think it's a pretty good idea because obviously you can see that there's a lot of Viking things and it's getting quite busy around York. It's a big place, so they can have a look, bring Vikings to life and see what it's like back then.
I think it's a good idea. If you were coming to the city for the whole day, then yes, it is something you can wander around and do. If you've only got a short amount of time, then perhaps not.
I think it's great, yeah. It seems like it brings like a real element to it. So if you can go and interact with someone who is an actual Viking, then I think that's pretty amazing.
Sounds like a great idea. Help people get around the city easier and find all the bits they're looking for. So great.
But how can using this new technology transform the way we study the past?
It's never going to replace the physicality of the history. If you have an artifact in front of you, that's so much more important. That tells the history in a way that we can't, but we can bring additional information onto it. There are layers that you can bring to these things. For example, there's archive material sitting right now all around York that's not being interpreted. We could use this technology to bring that out into the real world and add it as an additional layer of information for users who really want to delve into the history in a deeper way. If they're moving through the city looking for these bits of content, they may discover little hidden parts of York that they weren't aware of.
With the app bringing the material of history to life in a new and engaging way, it is bridging the gap between the past and present. York Atkinson, That's TV.